This is the Specialist Maths, it's 8.5, question number 5. An object is projected vertically upwards from the ground with an initial velocity of 35 meters per second. So, it is at the ground and it's been thrown straight up. Therefore, u equals 35 meters per second and a equals negative 9.8 meters per second squared. The maximum height reached by the object. Because the only acceleration is gravity, it's constant. The maximum height will be reached when the velocity equals 0, because that's when it gets to the top and it's about to come back down again. So I'll use this to find out the maximum height by finding out the time that it reaches the top. No, I'll use this because I know that that will be 0. I know what that is, and I know what acceleration is. So v squared equals u squared plus 2as, which means that 0 equals 35 squared plus 2 times minus 9.8 times s, and on the classifier s equals 125 on 2 meters, or 62.5 meters. In part B, the times that it's going to be 25 meters above the ground. I'll use this and set s equal to 25 equals 35t plus a half minus 9.8t squared. Solve for t on the calculator, and that gives me t equaling 25 plus or minus the square root of 5 root 15, all on top of 7, which is roughly 0.81 and 6.34. Part C says the total time that object is in the air. The total time the object is in the air is 2 times the time to reach the top. Therefore, if I could find out the time it reaches the top using this top rule, v equals u plus at, 0 equals 35 minus 9.8t, t equals 35 divided by 9.8, and if I times that by 2, that gives me a total time of 50 on 7, or 7.14 seconds. And part D, the speed that the object strikes the ground, since it went up at 35, it will get to the top and it will come back down, and it should be minus 35 meters per second. That's what I think the answer should be, but I will just check it by using the rule v equals u plus at. V equals u, which is 35, plus negative 9.8 times 50 on 7, and that gives me minus 35 meters per second. And that's question number 5.